Good morning, YouTube. This is VidHead85, and I have just finished an amazing YogaX workout today. I didn't do Charms yesterday. I went to sleep. I shouldn't have been making videos in my bedroom because, well, I was sitting on my bed and Z's followed shortly. And I didn't wake up until 9:30. Actually, I did wake up at 11 again. I had an alarm. I dismissed that, woke up at 1, went to get some more sleep, woke up at 4, and then I just woke up to an alarm. I guess I really needed it, but yesterday was just a day. I'm definitely not going to sleep the day away today. I want to do some things today. YogaX, amazing stuff. If you don't know about yoga or have never done yoga, try it. It will help clear your mind. I've seen Lockdown when they did or showed images of prisoners doing yoga. Yoga definitely helps calm and just centerize you. And it's really great that, if anything, I think if there's any place that needs yoga, it's prison. There is just a really calming thing about it, because you're now allowing yourself to sit down and relax at a time when we are simply on the go, 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 go. We're always on the go, and we need to relax. A lot of times Americans don't relax, and it's crazy that our culture puts us that way too. So many other developed countries are making and take advantage of rest. I think there's one place that has 50 days of vacation throughout the year, and we only have 2 weeks. 2 weeks to undo a whole year's worth of go, go, go. In fact, one gentleman, actually my old pastor, he said that there were so many people who were just used to putting in doubles and go, 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 that when they died shortly after retirement, like maybe within 10 years of retirement, that they died. And that's because when you're on the go, 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 and you withdraw from that, your body is thrown into shock and it doesn't know what to do. So, and that may be a significant part of it. When you work in a plant, there's a lot of drinkers and smokers and people who do a lot of unhealthy habits to themselves and eat everything in sight. But it was simply the fact that the one thing that was great, especially about the yoga, is that it lets you just take care of yourself. There's also X-Stretch, which I know I'm going to give a shout out to P90X Morality Boosters, Kathy Matoza. I think it's Matoza or Moy. I think it's Matoza. The I must be probably silent. But she says that she doesn't really like the yoga one much. And Charlene puts a Stretch 40 in Turbo Fire, which sometimes I do when I'm short on time. And I do know that there's X-Stretch in P90X, which she does a lot of times in place of yoga. Although it is stretching and yoga-esque, but it's without all the yoga-isms, I guess. And then there's Recharge and Charlene Extreme, which has yoga in it. But the one thing that I really like about the only thing I don't like about the P90X yoga is that it's too long. It's pretty long. It's about an hour and a half. Most yoga classes last about an hour, but I'll take that. Even though I kind of hate how long it is sometimes, because I'm like, well, if I start it when I get home, I'll be finishing at 8. But then again, if I started at 8, I'll be done by 10. And I like to go down to lunch they serve it at noon, and from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock they're giving out numbers so that you can get your lunch first or whatever. I rarely ever get a number sometimes because I come close to 12, but I'm going to be there about 11ish today, because after this I'm going to wash my boom boom and get to work. So simply, I am also going to make sure that this afternoon I get the Brazil butt lift schedule, because I want to get my boom boom back. I was thinking to do Charlene Extreme first, but I want to do Brazil butt lift. up because I want to get my butt back. I don't have any much of it left, and it's sad. No, it's not actually sad though, but it's kind of, yes, it used to be there and now it isn't. What a shame. So, YouTube, let me know, what are your thoughts on yoga? What do you like about it? Have you ever tried it? Do you want to try it? And if you are doing it, beginner, intermediate, advanced. In fact, my boyfriend Daryl, he likes yoga, and I remember when he was in rehab at one point and he came to visit, it was a really dramatic change because he had been doing yoga at least 2-3 times a week, and yoga really makes you strong, especially if you do it consistently. There's a lot of great poses that you can eventually learn and get into, and are really great for you. Because I mean, it challenges your body. It focuses on the weak points that you have, and it's a lot of calmness in the storm. Tony Horton says, calmness in the storm. That's really what it's all about. So, let me know, what are your thoughts? Do you like yoga? Do you hate it? But also remember that flexibility is a big part of fitness too. You may be very strong, but if you're not very flexible, then that could present some problems down the road. So let me know what you think. But do not neglect stretching, regardless of if you're weightlifting or whatever. Don't neglect just stretching out like maybe make it once a day or so, or once a week, if that, so that you can be strong and flexible. Because a lot of people think that if you're flexible, you're flexible. If you're not, you're not. But you got to work on it. And sometimes it's just the way our bodies are. Sometimes some of us aren't all that flexible, but if we work on it, we can become a bit more flexible than we were before. Just a little bit, and then you'll realize that you can do a lot of things that you've never been able to do. In fact, when I was doing Insanity, I realized I became a lot more flexible. And in fact, I think I might throw an Insanity day. I want to do a hybrid where I can throw in like maybe 2 or 3 weightlifting days, and then an Insanity day, and maybe something from Shaolin Extreme or something from Brazil butt lift, to kind of keep it up, and maybe do one workout Shaolin Extreme, one workout will be P90X, and then another one will be something where I'm doing the lifting days. So rate, comment, subscribe. I hope to see more comments, especially I'll be sharing this on my Facebook as well. I'm not on Twitter. I don't really like the whole idea of Twitter, although this is a growing technological thing. I really don't. If I wanted people to know where I was, I'd text them on my own phone. That's how I feel about that. So, rate, comment, subscribe, and see you later. Fithead 85.